Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, well, it depends on where you're at in this wonderful world. It's Coach Raw here, your number one kingdom relationship coach. Back with another video. Y'all come on in. Yeah. How you doing, First Lady J? Good morning, Christine. I'm gonna get on with the topic. Chosen moments. Phyllis, how you doing? Good morning, B. Because this is domestic violence awareness month, and this is one thing I'm passionate about. As a coach, teach women about domestic violence. How you doing, Coastal Peach? I had a sister that was her life was taken by her boyfriend years ago when I was about like maybe 19 or 20 years old. They found her body in her apartment days later. And her boyfriend, nobody could never find him. And to this day, I don't think he never got caught. I don't think he never got charged that I can remember. So, that's why I'm so passionate about teaching women about stuff like this. Because, I lost a sister to domestic violence. Domestic violence ain't nothing to play with. This is why you can't be desperate for a man. You gotta, like I say, you gotta catch your signs. You gotta leave early. Especially if you got children. A friend of mine was telling me about how her sister, husband or either boyfriend, killed her nephew. And he was like 12 years old. So kids can get taken out of here when it comes down to, domestic violence. Good morning, Lisa. So this is why I do this teaching and stuff like this here. And we have a lot of women experiencing, toxic men. And I said the other day, one lady was on a Zoom with me, and some other lady, she said the guy she was with so toxic, she couldn't even go to the bathroom, You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do my best to keep educating women on stuff like this, because I know a lot of older women know this stuff, but some older women don't know. But a lot of young girls don't know this. A lot of young girls, 18, 19, 17, they just want them a boyfriend. They want them a boyfriend. They don't know. They don't. How you doing, AD from Barbados? It's good. That's somebody from Barbados on here. A lot of young girls don't know this. They very, 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 very green. When it come down to stuff like this, they very green. Very green. I had, several teenagers emailing me about these boys, already in high school, narcissists, And the younger they fall in love, a young girl, God, It was a young girl that emailed me. See, this is how lame and green a lot of young girls. This is why I tell the young girls, sit down somewhere. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Get this knowledge. Once you mature as an adult before you start dating, getting a boyfriend. You know, I think up on the age of 23, you shouldn't be dating trying to get no boyfriend. You know, at least 23. You know, at least 23. You know, you know, you got more maturity in you and stuff. But the young girls, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. You know, and it was a young lady on here, I think last week, a few days ago. You know, I'm a friend of her mother, from Detroit, Michigan, and she was on here, and she's like 19, 20. She's a young girl. But I'm so proud of that young girl. She read my book. Read my book. But she do videos on Facebook. She prayed at 19, 20 years old. She not running about no man. And that's what I like to see my young girls doing. You know, I coach, you know, a lot of young ladies, 20, 19-year-old. You know, they talk about they want male attention. They go lay in bed with men. About they want male attention. They need male attention. That's what they say. Yeah, but I just need some male attention. You don't need no male attention. Male attention is not a need. You just want male attention. Male attention. You don't need male attention. How you doing, Veronica? You see what I'm saying? You want to be laid up with a man. And I told several young ladies, you know, you say you're a Christian girl, you want to be asking this. You can't be asking to go lay inside the bed with no man. Because ain't no man gonna lay in the bed with you, and he not gonna be, the hammer ain't gonna be like this. The hammer ain't gonna be like this right here, standing up. If you lay in the bed with a man, his hammer gonna be standing up. If you're attractive and you got a nice body, you pretty, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't lay in bed with men and men don't want to sleep with you. That's what women don't understand. Unless he got ED. If he got ED, then the hammer gonna be like the right here. It ain't going nowhere. That's the only way a man can be in a bed with a woman that's attractive and he don't get up. That mean he got ED or he got diabetes or something and take care of himself. Why would I go live and put the phone calls come? Everybody want to call me. I'm waiting on somebody to call me. It might be them. Anyway, that's the only way. That's the only way you know, a man won't be doing that, getting up. I gotta tell the young girl, ain't no man gonna just lay in the bed with you and chill with you and don't want to do that to you. Men not wired that way. Men not wired that way. But these young girls, they're so lame, so green, deep. And then older men, they could be 21, 19, older men in their 30s coming in life and running games on them like I was talking about doing this series, and they don't know. And I told y'all another young girl emailed me, and she was saying, you know, this guy on her job. The first question he asked her, where you live. He didn't ask her for a phone number to get to know her. You see what I'm saying? Your unconscious queen, exactly. That's what Blake's called her, unconscious queen. Because all women are queens. God created all women to be queens, but most women are unconscious. They're unaware of their queens. They're queens, but they don't know they are queens. And queen is not literally a woman who sits on the throne with a you know, on the throne. You know, a queen is a mindset. That's what a queen is. A queen is a mindset. You know, a woman that knows her worth and her value. When you know your worth and your value, you're not gonna be in the bed with no man. You know, tomorrow you need male attention. You know, queen or a conscious queen don't do that. But you know, a conscious queen don't need male attention because she know who she is as a woman. You see what I'm saying? But these men come in young girl lives, and you know they run the game and they can't see it. They can't see it. And once the narcissists or the men put hands on women, once they get that young girl, they don't let go. They don't let go. And that's why I say that's self-hate. I don't care if I ain't had no daddy in my life. I don't care if I ain't had no daddy in my life. But if a man give me an STD, and I go to the doctor, and then the doctor keeps me from the STD, And then I go back to that man and let that man give me another STD again. And then you caught that man cheating on you. And then you emailing me talking about something, what should you do? The man giving you STDs. He caught the man cheating on you. But a young girl in love. And that's why they say young and dumb. Don't literally mean that they dumb, but you know, when a young girl in love, ooh, boy, look here. I'm trying to tell you, she's not gonna let go. She's not gonna let go. She's gonna keep going back to the abuser. This is why I get so happy when I see young girls, you know what I'm saying, watching me and they learning. This young lady followed me on Instagram, you know, I think 16, 17. She DM'd me, Coach Rod, you know, I'm a teenager, but I watch your videos on YouTube. You know, she said, Coach Rod, you make me laugh. You very funny. I like that. But because of you know, I'm a virgin. That's what she say. Because it means she a virgin. Because, you know, she facing pressure in school. You know what I'm saying? That made me feel good when a young girl learning, applying this knowledge to what I'm saying. Now she gonna grow up and she apply to what I'm saying. She gonna know her worth. She gonna be pure, clean. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I teach women. You know, self-love. And that's what it all boiled down to. What is self-love? Self-love is becoming a better version of yourself in every aspect of your life. Self-love is having a high regard for your happiness and your well-being. Self-love is working on your spiritual life, getting closer to God, your emotional, mental life, getting your bag, getting your money, and looking at your body. Take care of your body, eating right, drinking the right, proper water, you know, exercising, all that part of self-love, looking good. Self-love, for a woman, to keep your leg closed, you're not on your back. You know, if you're a Christian, we wait until you get married. If you're not a Christian, you can be a non-Christian woman and still have self-love. You know, if you're not a Christian woman, you're not gonna be easy to let a man get you on your back. You know, because I don't only coach all Christian women. I don't only women who watch my videos. They're not all Christians. They're not all atheists. So you know, I gotta coach them as well. But you know, a woman may not be a Christian, but a woman who got self-love, she's not gonna let the man come in her life within weeks. She on her back with the man, you know, and that's a mistake a lot of women make. You know, you allow these men to rush you, you know, and that's the main thing about these signs. You know, I talked about the first sign is they're gonna rush. They're gonna rush, and it's in a man nature to rush. Is it a man nature to rush? You know, a lot of men will rush, even if he had the right intention, you know, he'll rush. But as a woman, and one young lady on the Zoom, she pointed this out too, and she was right. As a woman, you can control the pace of that relationship. If that man like you, if that man is really into you, if that man see you as his wife, that you could be his wife, you know what I'm saying? If you say, hey, look, let's slow down, he's gonna slow down. He's gonna slow down. Yeah, I had a client just recently, you know, she you know, she was dating this guy. We was in a relationship with a guy, even though it didn't work out. But you know, it could have worked out. But you know, he just wasn't on his game, trying to get his money up and try to be a better man, you know, as far as finances. So she, you know, walking away. So he wasn't a bad guy, nothing like that. You know, I mean, as far as character wise, stuff like that, he had some issues like everybody, you know, that she had to deal with him. But the main reason why she walked away is because, you know, she got to keep telling him, like, when you gonna start your business, when you gonna start doing this, da, 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 da. You know, and he was like dragging her foot. So she was like, you know, let this ain't gonna work. But he really was into her, you know, for what she was telling me. And she said, I mean, we did it one out, because she booked a session every once a month. That's what I encourage every woman to do that. So she booked a session with me when they first started talking, you know. And it was, she said, right, it's been 3 months. It's been almost 3 months. Not yet 3 months, not quite 3 months. I think around the second month, he wanted me to be his girlfriend. You know, I told him not right now. You know, let's take our time. And so I asked her, I said, how did he respond when you said that? Did he get upset? She said, no, he didn't get upset. He understood that. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference between a man that's genuinely, you know, interested in you, that likes you, than a man who toxic. But a man who toxic, he's not gonna take no for an answer. A man who toxic, you're gonna tell him that, he gonna say, no. He gonna keep on doing it, keep on going fast. Like you're gonna tell him like, hey, listen, let's slow down, you know. I like you, you know, you're a good man so far, you know, but I want to take my time, get to know you more. He gonna keep on pushing the issue. You my girlfriend, you know, he gonna tell all your friends, y'all in a relationship. You gonna tell your family members, you know, as he done told this man about 2 or 3 times, like, listen, we're not in a relationship yet. We talking right now. So you know, that's the difference between a man who genuinely loves you and then a man who that's toxic, just wanna, you know, you're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going. If you can't control the pace of that relationship, if that man you can't slow him down, that's not your man. You know what you mean? And you gotta be willing to let go. You can't fall so easy for these clowns. Then the second step, love bombing. You know, love bombing is over excessive, you know, buying gifts, you know, expensive gift. Nah, every man might not buy expensive gift. Maybe he can afford that, so he might just love bomb you with giving you a lot of attention. Because somebody said, well, that's not true because my ex was a narcissist and he never brought me nothing expensive. So I got to break stuff down to y'all because some people, it's like, you know, I like to pack on folks. But I ain't gonna say they kind of slow, like I normally say in the past. So I'm trying to work on that because people get offended when I say stuff like that. But it's like, you know, when I'm saying stuff, that doesn't mean every situation gonna be the same. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain like everything in detail. Like, come on, man. That's what I feel. So sometimes I crack on people and just say, the slow folks. So I'm gonna stop packing on folks. But so I gotta try to break things down. Every situation might not be the same though. I'm not saying every man narcissist is gonna do the exact same thing to everybody. Everything gonna be different. Like Tony said, it's always gonna be some caveats and nuances to the stuff that we're talking about. I can sit here for a whole 3 hours and break down everything. I ain't got no time to do that. So as a person watching my videos, you guys try to read between the lines, understand, you know, well, my ex do me like that. Well, maybe it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. So every man that's toxic, he might not love on you by buying expensive gifts because maybe you don't have the money. So he might love on you by giving you attention, just too much attention, you know. And a lot of women who lack self-love, they love male attention. And that's where they get women at. You know what I'm saying? A woman, these young girls who don't have a father figure and they looking for a male attention, that's how they prey on these young girls. That's why you got men in their 30s, 40s want to get a girl in their 20s because they know they're green, naive, and they can run the narcissistic games on them and they're not going to catch it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing y'all gotta realize. So everything is not gonna be the same, but so he might just give you a lot of attention. You know, he might wanna give you foot massages every day, you know, stuff like that. I'm just saying stuff like that. You use that's what an example. You know, so it might not be, you know, the same thing of what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So I gotta break this stuff down to some folks because well, that's not true. Because my ex, listen. Every situation not gonna be the same. Okay, so they're gonna love on you, you know, and then once they get you, then you're gonna start seeing the verbal. That's sign number 3, the verbal. You know, they're gonna start doing it real slight first, but then it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. You know, and these men and some of them they do tests. They test you. You know, like I said, you know, the client I coached about a year ago. You know, she type of woman, and this is why I say she don't have self-love, and she don't know her worth. She let a man grab on her butt, and that's not her boyfriend. They're just dating. Or talking, and get to know the man. And the first man that grabbed her behind, he was married. Sis, why you dating a married man? Well, who's your friend? I told y'all I didn't want to. She told the man that you married, but he kept on trying. And instead of her cutting the man off and blocking the man and pushing him away from her life, being rude to him, like I say, you got to be rude sometimes. In the beginning, when the man is married to you, be nice. Say, sir, I'm not interested. Again, I'm not interested. Be nice. But by that third time, be a little rude. Let me tell you again, I do not date married men. Please leave me alone. That's it. But women can't do that. So she kept on, the man kept on pursuing her, kept on being nice to her, kept on. All of a sudden now, she talking to a dating a man that's married. Then the man grabbed up on her butt, and she don't do nothing. Women like that, these men gonna eat y'all alive. Women like that, you gonna be in the grave before your time. You can't blame God. Well, why God allowed men to do this? No, that's your fault. Cause any woman that respect herself ain't gonna let no man, a married man at that, touch on her behind, and they're not even in no relationship. They're not even exclusive. But you got some women, they let men touch on them without even being doing the talking stage, doing the dating stage. Don't do that. And man tell me he want to kiss on the date. I coach with me. Coach White said he want to kiss on the first date. First time I said no. He kept begging for a kiss. He kept begging for me. So I said, okay, I gave him a kiss. I said, well, a kiss on the lip? Yeah. Women like that right there? This is how you avoid a toxic relationship. Enforce your boundaries. I do not kiss no men on no first date. You're not my boyfriend. We're not exclusively in a relationship. You got to date and court me for that. I don't kiss me. Sorry. Let your no, like the Bible say, let your no mean no and your yay mean yay. When you say no, it's no. All that begging, if you keep on begging, you know what, sir? You have a good life. You're not the one for me. That's going to save your life. That's going to save you for a bunch of lot of headache and getting inside these toxic relationship. You got to cut it off early when you see these signs. You got it cut off early. You sitting right there, keep going on with the man. You know, it's not rocket science. A man begging for a kiss on the first date. But it's not that a woman don't catch on to it, because women are very smart. And like Pastor Blake say, you know, how can a GED man manipulate a PhD woman? And he's not talking about education, you know. What he really mean by that, women are already shopping and smarter than men automatically in most cases. Not all the time, some exceptions. You know what I'm saying? Women got intuition way stronger than men. Men got intuition too, but women got way stronger than men. But the reason you know why a GED man manipulate a PhD woman, because women go by their emotions. They overlook the stuff and they keep letting men beg for a kiss and beg to touch on your body, beg to come in your house, and you keep telling them no. They beg and they beg and they beg and you give in. You know already. You know whole Coach Wild say over and over again. Don't go to no man's house doing a dating stage or talking stage, you know. And you know, they still go to the man's house. We ain't gonna have sex. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I tell women over and over again, when a man invite you to his place and y'all just met, he just want to smash and quit. He just want to rush and get you in the bedroom. They watch the video, then they go over to their friend's house, to the man's house. Women like that, they're gonna be the ones that's in a toxic relationship. And these men gonna end up ruining their lives because they don't listen. They going by, oh, I need male attention. Forget male attention. You see what I'm saying? But when you know your work as a woman, you don't need male attention. You affirm yourself. You see what I'm saying? So this women like that, you know. Now back to the client I coach. So the next time she booked a session, she was telling me about a new guy, and I talked about that yesterday. You know, the guy that had a history of putting hands on women, and she did the research, and the guy kept on pursuing her. First time she did, told him like, hey, listen, you married, you're not divorced yet, you know, but the guy kept on going, kept on going, kept on going, kept on going, kept on. Instead of her enforcing her boundaries, like I said, now he came to her for to get a divorce for her, you know, ex-wife with her, you know, she was a paralegal, you know. All she gotta do is say, hey, listen, I don't miss business with pleasure. I'm here to help you with the divorce. That's it. And you still married. That's it. He come at her again. Listen, no. He come at her again. You know what? By that third time, you know what, sir? Go to another paralegal, because you're not getting what I'm telling you. You're not getting. Listen. I do not date my clients. If you're a client and you still married, no. So you know what? But being too nice, being super nice, that was gonna get y'all inside the grave somewhere, or in a relationship where you can't get out and you scared for your life. You can't be too nice. Be nice in the beginning. Let them down real nice. Don't yell and scream. But by that third time, be a little aggressive. That third time, listen. This is my last time telling you. Matter of fact, go somewhere else. But women who super nice, they'll be the man want. These men gonna eat you alive out here. I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't let a man keep begging and begging and begging and begging and begging and begging. So she started dating a man, and he touched her up here on the first date, and she didn't say nothing. What he was doing, he would test her to see what type of woman she was, you know. And once he know that she's not gonna say nothing, check him about doing that right there, she a weak woman. He tested her boundaries. He tested her to see if she got boundaries. Narcissists and toxic men, they don't like women who have boundaries. If you got boundaries, eventually they're gonna leave you alone. Sometimes it's good to have an attitude with a man who gonna keep bothering you. They gonna be like, you know what, you stuck up, or you're not submissive. You know what I'm saying? And you say, yeah, I'm not submissive to my boyfriend or to a man I just met. Yeah, you're right. I'm not submissive. That's what I tell her. If I was a woman, I'd be sweet and nice and kind. But when you come at me with all that submissive stuff, yeah, you're right. I'm not submissive to a man who's not my husband. And then when I do get married, submit don't mean control me and do everything I say. See what I'm saying? Because watch this. Submit don't mean go against your boundaries. Even if you married, you have boundaries, enforce your boundaries. Enforce your boundaries. You know, I get this in coaching. You know, if you don't go down, if that's your boundary, you and your spouse, y'all got married. He didn't know that. Y'all talk about it before y'all got married. He wants you to go down. Enforce your boundary. No, I don't go down. I don't do that. Oh, we gotta submit. That's not what submit means. Submission is not dictatorship. This is not no Cuba government for their cash flow. That's dictatorship for their cash flow due to the Cuban folks over there. This is not Cuba. No, that's not submit. So even when you get married, you still have boundaries. You don't gotta do everything a man tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what submit means. So when a man come at you like that, right, or you don't submit, you're right. I don't submit to boyfriends. I don't submit to a man who I'm just talking to and dating. You're not nobody. I mean, like who you will. You gotta prove it. You gotta earn the submission. A man gotta earn your submission. You know. Other than that, he gonna be like, you know what? You got an attitude. Yeah, I do. You stuck up. Yes, I am. I know my worth. See, they call that being stuck up. Yes, I'm very stuck up. Yep, I'm beautiful. I keep my mind mentally, spiritually, and I'm fine and sexy. I take care of my body, and I'm stuck up. You dog, all right? I'm stuck up. Because when you have that attitude, you're not really stuck up, but that's self-love. But when you meet the right man, he gonna realize you're a good woman. He gonna say, you know what, man, I want that. A good man, he want a woman that love herself. He want a woman that have boundaries and protect. I love women that have boundaries. And when I'm talking to a woman, I respect her boundaries. You know, if she say, hey, it's getting late, I want to, get ready for work, it's 9 o'clock, I got to get up early in the morning, I'm always going to respect that. Okay, so I'll call you tomorrow, yeah, no problem. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to realize. But when a man not respect your boundaries, you keep going on again, you keep telling the man the same thing over and over again, that's not being submissive. That's being controlled. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what these men gonna do. So she let the man get on her up here. She didn't do nothing. Never let a man touch you nowhere during the talking stage or dating stage. That's uninvited. That's sexual harassment. You let a man do that to you? Come on now, don't do that. Please don't do that. So please don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say to my client, like, you don't love yourself. Then the man call you talking about he want to pay you to stick with him. Talking about he divorced now and his wife don't want to do it with him no more. So he still need that and he gonna pay her for some so he can get banana pudding. But if you don't do it, I'll go to a prostitute. You gonna let a man call you and take you that right there? And you still gonna date and entertain a man? A man got one time to disrespect me as a woman, talking about he want to pay me for something. Listen, but my body is not for sale. See, when you know your self-worth as a woman, as a queen, I don't care if she 40 years old, ain't never been married. I don't care. No man ain't gonna disrespect me and tell me he gonna pay me for what? Boy, if you don't get the H out of here, I might start using hell word then. If you don't get the hell off my phone, boy, I start calling the boy then. Boy gone. Don't you never in your life call me with that foolishness again. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna be able to call me no more because I'm gonna block your tail. Talking about you gonna pay me for some. My body ain't for sale. But she sit right there, keep on entertaining the man. Common sense will tell you that this man ain't no good for you, sis. Touch your best on the first date. He got a history of domestic violence. He calling you, paying you, say he want to pay you. If you don't do it, he gonna go get a prostitute. Character, I always say character. Character, is that character? Is that character? Do he have morals? It's not like a science. But women like that who keep giving men passes, they prey on y'all. They prey on y'all. So you have to let this stuff be done in the beginning. Now the fourth sign is isolation. Isolation. They don't want you to have close contact with your family, with your friends, your loved ones. They're gonna try to come, especially if there's a male in your life. I've known women block their brother because the man say block your brother. Don't do that. If you and your brother close, and that's your brother, and your brother trying to tell you about that man, listen to your brother. A man know when the man gonna put hands on you because we men. Y'all don't listen. You're so goddamn hard-headed. Being hard-headed will make us soft behind, like the old folks used to say. Being hard-headed, gonna have your butt in the grave. God got me in your life. Telling y'all the game, and y'all still don't do what you're being hard-headed. Warning come before destruction. When I tell y'all, stop doing that. Just do what I tell y'all to do. I could be on the phone with a woman, and the woman tell me about that man. I say, "Sir, that man gonna put hands on you." He not like that. He's so sus. The man is going to put hands on you. And when I tell you a man gonna put hands on you, trust me, he gonna put hands on you. It might be 1 year later, 2 years. Sometimes a man can wait 1 year before he start putting hands on you. A lot of times they're not gonna do it right away. But they're gonna slowly build to that point. You know, the abuse is gonna be coming, and the more you stay, the more worse you get. Then the first time they get physical with you, it might just be they might just grab you and just shake you. You know, and then they're gonna come back crying. I'm sorry, you know, I love you, I care about you. And then you stay, get another chance. Then the next time he might choke you. You see what I'm saying? And then the next time he might push you on the ground, stop it. It's gonna get worse. The more you keep on letting them, it's gonna get worse, worse and worse and worse and worse. And the more you stay, the harder it's gonna be for you to get out. You know what I'm saying? So you have to listen to what I'm telling y'all. Don't go by your woman, you know, clock and all this kind of stuff. You've never been married. Forget that. This is about your life. And that's one thing that get on my nerves the most when I be on the phone with a woman, because I watch all your videos, and you don't do nothing I tell you to do in the video. I'm like, you said say you watch all my video, and you telling me everything I said in my video, you laughing, because you make me laugh when you said the video. So I'm like, but why are you doing what I'm telling you not to do? Just do it. Just do it. Don't watch and still. That gets on my nerve. That gets on my nerve. Oh my God, y'all don't understand. The women I coach watch the video still on their back with a man pregnant. Not the man, and y'all not even in a relationship. The man told you that he ain't got time for no relationship. He ain't got time for you. He work a lot of hours. Just can't do what I tell him. Just can't listen. Just don't listen. Still get the man their body. I don't care if you're not a Christian. I don't care if you don't believe in God. Don't never entertain a man who's telling you that he don't have time for you. Why would a man pursue you, then say he ain't got time for you? In English, what that man is telling you is, I just want a relationship where I can just sleep with you with no strings attached. Friend with benefits, whatever. I don't want no. That's what he's telling you. But women will hear that and still end up on the back with the legs open. Please stop doing that. Please, that get on my nerve. I'm like, you watching the videos and you still, like, when you gonna learn? And somehow they've been watching me for years. They know. Like, you know better. And the one client I was just talking about let the guy touch it right here. Her excuse is, oh, father wounds. I said, you know what? No more excuses no more. I told her, stop. You know what? I'm gonna hold you accountable because you know better. You go keep on telling me it's about father wounds. You know better. You begin in coaching. I coach you about 5 or 6 times. I told her, you watch Pastor Blake's, Brother Tony, ain't no excuse. Pastor Blake's one of the best with queens, with the queens. And you read Queenology. And you still gonna go to a man's house and let that man get on top of you. Talking about you need male attention. No, you don't. You need water. You need food. You don't need no male attention. You don't need male attention. You need water. You need food. That's what a need is. You don't need male attention. Is not a need. It's a want. It's a desire that you can live without. You know what I'm saying? But when a woman says she needs male attention, that means she got no self-esteem and she don't know her worth as a woman. You see what I'm saying? So they want you to be isolated from your family and your friends because when they start putting hands on you, you ain't got nobody to work to. And that's what I told my friend. When she was in her situation, the man started putting hands on her, you know, but her family don't get along. And that's the main target. They want you not to get along with your family. I told her you need support from your family. Stop trying to hide it from your family, but they don't get along. But whatever reason they don't get along, I don't know. But as a woman, if you got a brother and y'all close, when you date somebody, you need to brother. Don't never hide your boyfriend from people in your family. Your brother, you may have a pastor. You may not have a brother or somebody, a male figure, but you have a pastor. And your pastor's a good pastor, and y'all very close, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to go to your pastor and say, Pastor, I'm dating somebody right now. And your pastor say, okay, you know, he's responsible for your soul. And hey, meet my pastor. If you want to meet your pastor, we can't date. You understand me? When y'all start, you know, dating a couple of times, you know, hey, you know, I want you to meet my pastor. If you don't want to come to church with you and meet your pastor, why I gotta do that for? I don't want to meet him. Well, you know, that's my spiritual father, and you know, I just want you to meet him, you know, just so he can know you. No, I don't want to do all that there. I don't want to do all that right there. Okay, well, you know what? I don't think we're gonna work then. Just that simple. Red flag. When the man don't want to meet your pastor, red flag. Because I'm a man. I'm a real kingdom man. If a woman say meet my pastor, if I want to be with her, yeah. I'm gonna go to that pastor. She got pastor. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, doc? How you doing, pastor? My name is Brother Roger. Me so and so Nene. We're gonna be dating, you know, right now. Oh yeah, okay. What you do for a living, man? Oh yeah, I'm a truck driver. I drive trucks. I'm also a relationship coach and stuff like that, you know. I'm an author, so you know, just a man of God to do my thing, pastor. Oh, okay, I like that. You see what I'm saying? You know. So what your goal with my spiritual daughter? Y'all dating, pastor? I'm looking for a wife. Pastor, you got a beautiful spiritual daughter, and you know, I want to treat her like a queen. You see what I'm saying? And let him know I'm a real man of God, pastor. I ain't gonna do nothing to hurt your spiritual daughter. You see what I'm saying? And he'll tell your daddy that too. If your daddy's still living, y'all still close, you know what I'm saying? Meet my daddy. Let's meet my daddy. You know, if you don't want to meet your daddy, let your daddy meet him. But a lot of women, y'all do the wrong thing. Y'all hide y'all men, y'all new boyfriend or the man y'all talking to from the family members. That's where you're going wrong at. You gotta try to get along with somebody in your family. If you're a single woman trying to date, you need somebody that gonna look at that man and tell you he ain't the one for you. But some women, when they start dating a man, they hide their man from people that care about them. That's where you go wrong at. He wants you to be he wants you to be isolated from your family. And that's what I told my friend, you know, to get away from a man who put hands on you, you need a support system, somebody you can trust, a family member that can help you. But if you don't get along with your family, that's you know, and I try not to get too involved with it because I know I still got some work to do with my attitude, you know, because I don't want to go to jail over somebody else's situation. So I try not to get too much involved in it because I know because he got mad with her because she was friends with me. He gonna threaten to he gonna tell her if she don't stop talking to me, he gonna take my life. I started laughing. Yeah, oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Number one, I'm not afraid of dying. Cause you know why? If you take my life, guess what? I'm going to a better place. I'm in heaven. Because what? To be absent with the body, to be present with the Lord. That's number one. I'm not afraid of nobody that killing me. Number two, I got faith in God. And the Bible tells me in Psalm 23, goodness and mercy shall follow me all days of my life. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I wasn't scared. I started laughing. Yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll see. And number three, I'm still crazy. I'm still crazy because you threaten me. If I see you and if I know you threaten me, if I see you, I'm gonna get you before you get me. You ain't gonna get no chance to kill me unless you got something on you, some fire on you. I'm telling you now. But the reason why I wasn't afraid because I know he's a punk. He don't fight me. Men like that, they don't want to fight me. They don't want to fight me. So I wasn't afraid about that right there. But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna get too involved in this video because I want to stay out of it because I don't want to go to jail for somebody else fooling. Now I got a record on me, got a felony on me, and all that kind of stuff. You know. But now my daughter, I'm going to jail. My daughter, I'm going to jail. Put your hands on my daughter, all hell gonna break loose. You understand me? All hell gonna break loose. And my daughter got a boyfriend that I don't approve of. And I met him, and not a bad guy. My ex-wife, my daughter's mother, my ex-wife, she don't like him. She can't stand him. And I can understand why. She really don't want them being together. Deep down inside, I don't neither. But I realize she's young, she in love. She's not gonna leave him. So the more I tell my daughter, he's not the one for you, she's not gonna listen. Young girl, 20 years old, they're not gonna listen to their daddy. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. But like I told my ex-wife, as long as you don't hit my daughter. And when I went to Tallahassee to see my football team play, that was my daughter lived at with him in Tallahassee. I said, I want to go see him, shake his hand, let him know that she got a daddy in her life. And as long as you put her hands on my daughter, I'm good. Do I think he's the man for my daughter? No. Because I want my daughter with a man like me. Work hard, provider, protector. He's not like that, From what I pick up, I got discernment, And my discernment, he's not the type of guy that put hands on women. I don't see that. Her mama, my ex-wife think that, he might be putting hands on them, but I don't think he's doing that because I got discernment. I know when the man put hands on women, So I don't think he's doing that. So long as he's not doing that, hey, let her live her life. Let her make her mistakes, but, and then when I get in the car, when I got in his car, we already got something to eat, He's like, man, I know you smell that weed in here, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, Dad. I'm like, listen, man, do your thing, dog. I don't care. But in my mind, I'm not happy with my daughter with a man who smoke weed. Like, I didn't raise her like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I really don't want her to be with him because, again, a man who smoke weed, and y'all come in here with a comment, you're going to have an ignorant person who's going to come in my comment and talk about, oh, weed is a plant, and Jesus is going to give you a weed when you go to heaven. See, the reason why that woman said that because that weed got her head messed up. They say too much weed, it kills your brain cells. So that's why I don't want her with somebody who smoke weed because they get crazy and they believe that Jesus smoked weed and Jesus going to give you a blunt. See, that's that weed talk to that lady that came in my comment. This is why I don't deal with folks that smoke weed. Because they get delusional. That weed kill their brain cells. And they think, damn, Jesus smoked weed too. It's a plant. And when you go to heaven, Jesus gonna give you a blunt. Yeah, a clown, she a clown, because you got female clowns too. A female clown came in my comment and told me it's a plant and all that kind of stuff here, and you'll be surprised when you get to heaven, Jesus gonna give you a blunt. I ain't respond. I just ignored it. I just shook my head. I just explained. Smoking weed is not good for you. If you're not smoking it because you're sick and you need to get healed, you're smoking it to get high every day. That's not good for you. Too much of anything not good. I don't care if it's an herb. Too much of anything not good for you. It's not good for you. Any addiction is not good for you. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't like that's the main one of the reasons why I don't want my daughter. I want my daughter when a man smoke weed. Well, he can't do nothing for her. He's not gonna be able to get no good job. Cause they're gonna test. They're gonna test you. And a lot of jobs now doing hair samples. I think the hair samples is more deeper than you. If y'all know, put it in the comment. Why they do hair samples? I think hair samples go back more farther, something like that. But not even driving trucks. You can make $100,000 a year driving trucks. Retire, 401k, money, stocks, and all that kind of stuff. A lot of these companies, truck companies, they got stocks, 401k, retirement. What can the man do for my daughter who smoke weed? He's not gonna be able to get no type of jobs. And hair samples last longer. Okay. So now in trucking, they start doing hair samples. And I got a friend, I was saying to her son, he's young right now. He should be getting driving trucks. But when he was like, when she said he smoked a little weed, I said, that ain't gonna work for him then. But they gonna drug test him. You smoking weed, you could not drive a truck. Cause it's DOT, Department of Transportation, everybody who get their CDL gotta get tested. You smoke weed, don't try to get your CDLs. You could not be smoking weed. But the CDL industry is recession proof. A man could be a Walmart truck driver and make over $100,000 a year and get benefits and get stocks with Walmart, 401k, all that stuff at Walmart, and retire and be a millionaire. 20, 30 years later, he's a millionaire. But guess what? Walmart ain't gonna hire you if you smoke weed. This is why I don't want my daughter with a man smoke weed. He can't do nothing. Nobody gonna hire him. Everybody drug testing. If a man can't take care of my daughter, but you know what? That's her life. I'm gonna let her mess up and make her own decision. That's on her. I can't control a grown person. Like my pastor always told me, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. So back to what I'm saying. But I want him to know that she got a daddy in her life, and you mess with my daughter now, you're gonna have to deal with the daddy. You know what I'm saying? And everything I let her know, I'm gonna protect you now. You see what I'm saying? So, but that's the only reason why I would get into some situation is my daughter, tell you now, that's my baby. And her mama told her every time she get ready, she can come back home. And that's how I am about my daughter. You see what I'm saying? No matter what she do, I'm still gonna love my baby girl and my baby. But I'm gonna let her know, my opinion, he ain't one for you. And I really wanted to have that talk with her, but he was around, and I really couldn't. I really want to talk to her one-on-one. But one day when I get a chance, I'm gonna let her know, it's your life though. It's your life, but this is my opinion. But don't let a man keep away from your brothers, the male in your family, or even women in your family. Nobody in your family. You got a system. You need somebody in your family that when you start dating, they need to know. Don't hide them from them, and don't let nobody tell you to block your family members. Stop doing that. Cause they get on my nerve. I'm on my phone with a woman, and she telling me, he told me to block my brother, Coach Rod. And I said, you did that? Yeah. I said, your brother did anything wrong to you? No, my brother was just trying to tell me about him. Like, my brother didn't really like him. You know everybody don't like him? Why? Because your brother know he gonna put hands on you. But he don't see that from what you telling me about this man's sister. And the man told her, I should just hit you. We said, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that though, but I can just hit you for that. That's it right there. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I see all the time. I'm on the phone with a woman. I'm seeing the signs. He gonna put your hands on you. It's coming. It's coming. You go on her Facebook, she got her and that clown on her profile picture. I coach her about 2 or 3 times, and the same type of men she fall for. What? All my videos for years. Christian woman in a church. The same cycle. A man meet her, she rush, move the man in her house, the man in her house. How you doing, Steph? God bless you. The man inside her house, move in. She know better. Again, she watched my videos for years. The same cycle. The same man. You let a man, you a woman, right? And you and a man dating. The man gonna show up on a date smelling like alcohol and must. And he gonna sit down at the table. Me, if I was a woman, soon as oh my God, really? You know what? I gotta go. I got something. I got an emergency. I'll call you later. Get my purse. I'll call you later. I'm gone. I'm gone. Just like that right there. I'm gone. You want a stank man that smell like alcohol? But I like him, Coach Rod. So you like a ugly? Cause she got no taste. Cause the other guy that don't left her for another woman, married another woman, he ugly. Well, I guess to her she handsome, but to me, that nigga ugly. But anyway, I guess women are a little different. But you like a man that smell like cigarette, alcohol and must. You like that? That's a turn on you. You like him? You see what I'm saying? And then the man asked her during the dating stage, what you gonna give me for my birthday? My birthday coming up next week. Are you gonna can you buy me a flat screen TV? Right in there, cut them off, right in there. Cut them off. No, you know what? Happy birthday. God bless you. Have a good life. The same thing I got you last year for your birthday, the same thing you gonna get this year for your birthday. There's nothing. Okay? Bye-bye. Have a good one. Be rude and cut them off early. I told her that's the same man in a different body that left you and married another woman. The same type of man. Fake Christian narcissist. He's a narcissist. Fake Christian narcissist. We ain't gonna, like, it's not rocket science. Let another man come in her life and let the man tell her to block your brother. Block your brother. I'm not blocking my brother. I said, you and your brother is close, right? She said, yeah, my brother, we real close. And you block your brother. Yeah. You messing up. And he gonna put hands on you. Why you say that? Because when a man is abusive, he don't want no males in your life. He want to get you from your males because he don't want you to have no protection. And some women would choose a stinking tail man over their brother. Don't do that. Not their husband, but a man they just met. She just met the man, ain't been a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months. You don't know this man. And you're going to block your brother over a stinking tail man. You don't even know. That's what they want. They want to get you by yourself so they can when they start putting hands on you, you ain't got no support. And because the domestic violence hotline, and people who deal with that stuff, that's what they're gonna tell you. You have any family, any support that you can go to. You gotta have somebody that could go protect you as a woman. I hear dating in this day and age, because these men, not all men, but a lot of men suffer with narcissism. And I heard somebody say this here last night on the live, and I totally disagree with this here. Everybody that do videos on Facebook and YouTube, they don't know what they're talking about. But she said a man said that we all have some type of narcissism in us. And that is true. That part is true. We all have some type of narcissistic traits in us. And then the man said, because self-love is narcissism. No, it's not. The way I disagree with him on that. I don't care who you are. I don't care, you could be a therapist. Self-love is not narcissism. I may have some narcissist traits in me, like we all do, but a narcissist is a mental disorder. It's a person that have high self-esteem to the point where, they selfish with theirs. And a narcissist don't have empathy for others. That's self-love that's not self-love. That's not self-love. So he said that self-love is narcissism. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not self-love, not narcissism. I got self-love, but I'm not a narcissist because I have empathy for others. This is why I don't put hands on women, because what? I got empathy for women. I can't put hands on a woman and don't care. I can't emotionally abuse a woman and then don't care. I got self-love though, so that's wrong. That's wrong. But you got all the folks out here teaching this stuff, and they just on here teaching, trying to get followers and likes and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling y'all from my heart. This is what I get in coaching. Narcissism and self-love are not the same thing. It's totally different. Yes, we all can have so narcissistic traits at times. We all can do that, But a narcissist is a person who it's a mental illness. It's an illness. They something wrong with them. They need a crazy check. They need to be in the hospital somewhere. They not normal people, Like I said, for a man to take your body, then the next morning get up, get the Bible. And this ain't like you dealing with a narcissist. It's like you dealing with a narcissist. The man take your body, force himself on top of you, take your body, and then the next morning he get up, he go get a Bible and start crying, start reading the Bible. Then he probably read King David when King David sinned. When King David said, "Created me a clean heart, renew a right spirit in me." He reading the Bible crying, "Created me a clean heart, God." David said, "Created me a clean heart and renew a right spirit in me. Change me, oh God. Make me more like you, God. I'm so sorry for what I did to her." And they're going to do it in front of you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. They'll come to you. "I'm sorry about what I just did last night. God just changed me. I would never do that again to you." That's a narcissist. That's not self-love. That man say self-love is narcissism. What are you talking about? That's a narcissist. Yeah, manipulation. That's what it is, manipulation. And then more women fall for it. They're like, "Wow, oh my God, he repented for that. He gonna do that again." And then 10 minutes later, he said he gonna cook up breakfast. She asked him, she told him to wash his hand. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up talking to me. Don't talk to me. Mental person, that's mental. They got a problem. Everybody is not narcissist like that right there. Yeah, I got self-love, but I won't pray to God and open the Bible and then apologize to a woman who I just took her body and then be nice to her, and then she tells me to wash my hands. I get mad. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Don't tell me what to do. That's a mental ill person. So this is why I don't get with that man. Self-love don't do that. That's not self-love. So that brother who said that right there, you got to talk, explain to me what you mean by self-love is the same thing as narcissism. No, it's not. That's cray-cray. That's what that is. That's not self-love. People who are narcissists don't have self-love. They arrogant. They arrogant. Like I told y'all, when you see a person in the church, a prophet or a pastor, and people are throwing role pedal at their feet, that is an arrogant narcissism. That's narcissism. They narcissists. Any prophet, any pastor that got people throwing rose pedal at their feet, that's a narcissist. That's not self-love. That's arrogant and pride. That I'm so big and mighty, I'm so important, You got to throw role play at my feet. That they get that's what a narcissist is. They get boosted up by being admired. A lot of pastors, a lot of prophets, they are narcissists. They are narcissists. Not all of them, but a lot of them are narcissists. Not all of them, but a lot of them are narcissists, and you can tell by how they act. You know, if you're 19 years old and you say you're an apostle, you are a narcissist. You're a narcissist. You're not a real apostle at 19 years old. You got a 19-year-old little boy talking about he's an apostle, and you got people my age, 40-something years old, talking about they got my apostle. You and him, both of y'all gonna be going straight to hell because you follow somebody that's a fake. You follow a narcissist, that's a narc at 19 years old, a narc to my an apostle. You are not no apostle at 19 years old. You ain't got no church. You ain't got nobody, no churches up under you. Apostle establish churches and have churches up under them. You ain't got no church at all. You're not an apostle. So when you see a young man tell my name is apostle, he's a narcissist. Why? Because he want the praise. He want the you know what I'm saying, the boost. You know, yeah, he apostle out here. Because now listen to me now. I got saved when I was 18 years old. I've been preaching since I was 21 years old. I'm 46 years old, so that's about 25 years. And guess what? I still don't call myself an apostle. Because you know why? God did not call me to be an apostle. Because you know why? Because I'm humble. Yeah, I'm a minister. You could just call me Coach Rod. You ain't call me minister or elder or prophet Roderick, or you ain't gotta call me, you call me Coach Rod or Brother Rod. You call me Rod. Now I'm a minister, but you call me Rod. I'm not no apostle. How you doing, Teresa? I'm not no apostle. You call me, hey, how you doing, Rod? Or Coach Rod. Because you know what? I'm humble. But you got a 19-year-old boy to my an apostle, that's an arrogant spirit. And that's what narcissism is. Narcissists, they are arrogant. Self-love is not being arrogant. Self-love and narcissism are totally different. Self-love, you're going to love yourself, but you're going to have empathy for others. Narcissists do not have empathy for others. And they don't love themselves. Narcissists really hate themselves. They don't love themselves. That's why they can't love you. You see what I'm saying? So, isolation, they tell you to block your family members, your brother, your sisters, and stuff like that. And no folks that done nothing wrong to you, that's a red flag. He gonna put his hands on you. He may not put his hands on you next week or next month. It may go by a long time. He gonna be nice, but he gonna be saying those fixed stuff like, you know, he might, again, y'all might get to a little argument. He might, man, I should hit you. It's coming. It may be a year later, 2 years later, a year and a half later. It's coming. He building up to that. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? So when you see this, the signs, get out then. Get out then. Get out then. Because if you stay, the more longer you stay, the more, you know what I'm saying, hard it's gonna be for you to leave. Now, you ain't got no family, no friends, nobody to call. And then, now watch this now. A lot of men who put hands on women, they like to financially abuse you as well, you know. So they probably, you know, again, it varies. Not everybody's situation gonna be the same. But my experience as a coach, a lot of them like to have you depending on finances as well. That's a whole other video by itself. You know, they want you to totally depend on them financially. They might tell you to quit your job. You know, and I notice a lot of women who I coach, they quit their job. They met a man out of state. They quit their job and then moved to that man's state and moved in with him. They're not married. Do I tell y'all, don't move to the man's state. The other lady who emailed me, the other I think last week, talk about, you know, we be thinking about dating. She live in Georgia, the man live in Florida, and she thinking about if they date to move from Georgia to Florida. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because a lot of men who put hands on women, they want you to move from your family, your support, and they'll pay the bills. They use money to control you. Now you can't leave because you ain't got no money. He make all the money. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother bill by itself. And that just dropped in my spirit. I gotta teach that too. But you know, they use what's up, Reggie? My brother Reggie right there. You know what I'm saying? They use that to, you know. My brother and I started by talking recently after we haven't spoke within each other for 2 years. That's good, you know. At least you have a good relationship with your brother as a single woman. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, that man knows she got somebody in her family. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't right, you know. And like I said, when you start talking to somebody, when you start dating somebody and stuff like that, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let your brother know. If y'all good like that, y'all cool like that, your brother have a cookout, invite him to your brother's house. And if you don't want to talk to your brother, if he's mad with your brother, and use your discernment. If you don't want to go, or if you don't like your brother for no reason at all, you know what I'm saying? Or he might go, but you can see that he's mad about it. And then after he leave, after y'all leave out of brother's house, then he like, man, your brother, man, I don't know about him. Blah, blah, blah. Your brother ain't done nothing wrong with him. But he start having bad vibe about your brother. I don't think you should go to his house no more. Cut him off. Cut him off. You know what? It's not going to work. You're not one for me. You know? I won't do it in his presence, but I will, okay, all right. When you go to your place, you go to his place, because y'all don't live together now. Y'all just talking and dating. Get him my phone call and tell him, you know, I don't think we should date no more. You know? I mean, you ain't really got to tell him about, you don't like my brother. Just tell him, you know, I just don't feel like we be a good match, you know. I've been going on this with you. This a queen. That's a queen right there. A queen, she'll cut you a loop. A queen, a queen block a lot of men. If you ain't got no long block list, like that girl told me, she had 100 contacts, but she got more blocks than contacts. That's a sign of a queen. A queen will block your butt. Queen don't play. When a woman knows she a queen, she get a phone call and say, you know, I just don't think you the right fit. Something like that, you know. I mean, you can't tell them about your brother's situation, but you ain't got to get on into that, because he gonna argue with you. You don't want to argue with no man. Tell him real nicely that, you know, you're gonna cut it off with him, you know, as far as dating. We can just be friends. No, I don't be male friends like that right now. You know, you're not one for me. God bless you. Nice knowing you. Have a good life. I wish you the best of luck. You see what I'm saying? So it's a woman that knows her work, but when a woman got low self-esteem, want to be with a man, she got what I call a Japanese dating spirit. Do everything a man say do, ain't got no backbone. A man come in your life, don't even know you from Adam, and he already controlling your life. Go left, go right, go fast, stop. Yes, Miss Daisy. That's Japanese dating spirit. Or you gotta come into American spirit. Bark like a dog. Woo, woo, woo. A big dog. Woo, 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 woo. Jumping down on my feet. Woo, 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 woo. That's how y'all look, women. That's how y'all look. Y'all let a man come in y'all life and y'all do everything the man say. Ain't got no boundaries. And y'all just, those are signs. Those are signs. When the man start forcing you to start doing stuff, start, you know, making you do stuff you don't want to do, those are signs. They right in your face, and they go right along with it. For you know it, you don't get him in your body, and then the man 6 months later, maybe a year later, sometime before then, it all varies. The man start putting hands on you. He rushed. He don't love bomb you. He started the verbal abuse. Now you thinking that I can't go nowhere because I'm ugly. Like he done told you so many times. You ain't all that. You ugly and all this here. So now you want to stay. Proverbs 15:4. A soothing tongue is like a tree of life, but a bad tongue is like it crushes the spirit. So the long you hear the verbal abuse, your spirit gonna be crushed. And that's what the devil want. He want to crush your spirit. He want you to be depressed. That's why he bring people in your life. And he want the Christian women too. So that's why a lot of Christian women go through this here, because the devil want y'all. So he bring these men in your life, get y'all in the bedroom, get a soul tie with y'all, and take you down, because he wants you to be depressed. Depression is of the devil, it's not of God, and he wants you to, the devil wants to suck the life out of you. And what that spirit going to do to you, that spirit going to have you thinking about taking your own life. You know, once you be with that man for so long, you're going to start having thoughts, taking your life. Nobody want me, you know, this and that and the other. You're going to start blaming yourself for him putting his hands on you. It's my fault. That's the trick of the devil. You know what I'm saying? So before you get to that point, you got to leave early. You got to be good. Tell the man, hey, listen, this ain't for me, and just be gone. Don't try to lead. Don't listen. He ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna change. Stop thinking that God gonna change somebody. God don't have to change a man to be with you, sis. If that's your husband, if that's your God ordained husband, he's not gonna have to change his character. It's some other things like that he might have to work on. He's not gonna be perfect, but whenever a man got character issues, that's not your husband. I'm saying that right there. So don't think he's gonna change. Get out of it in the beginning, because it could cost you your life. It could cost you your child life. Children are dying in domestic violence relationships. And if you've been in a situation like that, instead of you trying to get with a man, you need to reach out to women. Start your organization. Some of y'all right now, you got gifts in you know, you've been inside a domestic violence relationship. And that's another video by itself too. You know, start your organization or something that help women get out of this stuff. So you say, I want a man. Get busy for God. And then maybe that man will come. You know what I'm saying? Start your YouTube channel and educate women on stuff like this here. You know, because I only can tell you so much, but I can't really tell you how to really get out of I try to be careful telling a woman to get out, how to get out of a abusive relationship, because I'm a man and I can't really relate to how a woman feeling who been abused. I can't really relate to that, because me, I'm crazy. But I gotta realize I'm a man and women don't think like me. I'm crazy. If you gonna kill me, I'm gonna kill you, but I'm getting out. That's how I think. I'm not telling y'all to do that. Y'all gotta, you know, use y'all discernment, but that's how I think. I'm getting out. Either you gonna kill me, I'm gonna kill you. I refuse to be in something like this right here. I'm not afraid of dying. Once you know that you rooted grounded in God, I'm not afraid of dying. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, so I be careful on trying to tell women how to leave a toxic relationship, abusive, because, you know, I can protect myself better than a woman can with a man. You see what I'm saying? So I be careful with that, you know, because I don't want to give out the wrong advice. Then a woman do what I say, and then she end up getting her life taken. You know, so, but because I know I'm a man, and I'm not gonna tolerate nobody putting hands on me, calling out my name. Either you gonna kill me, or I'm gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's how I roll. That's why, like, women were emailing me a lot, or even in YouTube, or you know, comments and stuff. Well, how do I get rid of a narcissist? And I told them, just go see a therapist, because I had you in jail. Because when I want to get rid of you, I'm gonna get rid of you. And listen, I have zero tolerance for stupid stuff. If you stupid, don't come in my life. I don't like to keep going. I don't like for somebody to keep begging me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. That's how I am with anything, anybody, even as a car salesman. If I'm going to buy a car, if I say give me time to think about it, oh, what you gotta do today? Give me time to think about it. No. I'm gonna start being rude. You know what, sir? I'm going somewhere else. Have a good day. Now they think you wrong. No. Because you're not gonna keep on going on. If I tell you one time, let me think about it. If it's my car, God gonna let me get that car. If somebody else get that car, then it ain't for me. See what I'm saying? So that's how I do in my life. I'm not gonna keep going on. Let folks come in my life and fast talk me into buying something that I'm not for sure. Let me think. Let me pray about it. If the cost is for me, I'm gonna get the car. If it's not, somebody's gonna get it. When that's what God want to bless them with. And that's how I live my life. I don't let nobody pressure me to do anything. Buying cars, buying a house, getting into no relationship, want to work and do business with me. Like I tell y'all, a man from India, he inboxed me on Facebook to me he want to work with me in ministry. I don't know you. I'm gonna say yes. I said, well, give me some time to think about it and I pray on it. I'll get back with you. He blew my inbox up. No. Just kept going. I just blocked him. Why? Because you're not gonna get on my nerve. Nobody gonna aggravate me. If I tell you one time, let me pray about it. And that's how you gotta be as a woman. They keep on coming through. Toxic men, you tell them one time, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep on going. Listen, sir, I don't want no relationship right now. I'm not ready for you tell them all the kind of stuff. They keep those are red flags. Again, a man that cannot take no for an answer, that's a flag. He keep coming. Keep begging. And then y'all say, okay, well, I do it. Then he got you. You see what I'm saying? So enforce these boundaries, stop it in the beginning. So you know what? I'm done. God bless you, brother. That's how I live my life. Nobody gonna aggravate me. I'm gonna have peace in my life. Right now, the only thing that bothers me is eczema. It ain't no human being. If I don't get no sleep, it's because of my skin. Other than that, I'm not gonna let no human being have me up all night long, crying and stuff. They don't love me. This girl on Facebook called me a dusty. I feel bad about myself. They don't like me on Facebook, on YouTube. She called me a dusty. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm crying because I got called a dusty on YouTube. Child, please. Call me a dusty you want to. I be snowing. I ain't studying you. Because you know why? I know who I am. That's not being arrogant. That's called self-esteem. When you got self-esteem, what folks say about you won't hurt you. And guess what? I don't care what nobody say about me inside the comment. I'm not going to change who I am. Some folks have said, Coach Rod, I like some things you say, but you play too much. Don't like the fact that I like to laugh and have fun. That don't bother me. Listen, I don't respond to them. I just block them and keep going. And I'm still gonna be me. This is how I act when I'm off the camera. I like to have fun. I like to crack jokes. I like to laugh. If you hang around me, we gonna have fun. We gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see somebody serious all the time, a serious teacher, a serious coach, then follow them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna change for nobody. I'm not gonna change for the Christian folk who tell me I should talk about hammer and banana pudding. That's in the flesh. I'm not changing for nobody. This is who I am. If I want to talk about banana pudding, I'm going to talk about banana pudding on my channel. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Because Christian people need to know about banana pudding and hammer. Christian women and men need to know about how a man eat. And if you don't eat right, if you got a stomach, the hammer ain't going to work. But Christian folks, they get mad and they don't like what I say when I talk about stuff like that. But guess what? Go to somebody else. Go to somebody else. You're not going to change me. I'm not going to be crying about your comment. I'm not going to be, she don't agree with me in the comment. No. I'm going to be who I am. And that's how you got to be as a woman. Forget about folks who don't pay your bills. Forget about them folks. Don't. And see, narcissists and toxic men, they prey on women who concerned about what you like, how you feel about them. Well, if I do that, cause right, he gonna tell me that I'm not submissive or I'm stuck up. Okay, well I'm stuck up then. If somebody tell me I'm stuck up, one time somebody told me that one time before. When I was in Job Corps, this guy he wanted me to hang out with him. I'm a Christian man, he's not a Christian. Ain't nothing wrong with me, not being his friend or like that. But he like to smoke cigarettes and all that kind of stuff. and talk nasty about women and all that kind of stuff there, so that's why, I was cool with him. I was cordial with him. But we can't be friends because you're gonna get me, you gonna influence me. When I was in Job Code, I was a young man trying to live right, trying not to be fornicating. I hanging around him, he gonna influence me to be in sin. He watching nasty movies and all that. So I try to, cause when I was in Job Code, he was my roommate. So when we started the room, I talked to him, hold a conversation with him, but he want me to hang out with him, all that kind of stuff. Listen, like, dude, we can't hang out. Cause why? We two different people. And I'm young. I'm struggling in my flesh as a young man. A young Christian man gonna make mistakes. He gonna make mistakes with women. You know what I'm saying? So I need to hang out with somebody who gonna sharpen me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to, tell him like, listen, I'm cool, but I got something to do today. So he told me, man, you act stuck up, man. I said, yeah. No, you think you all that. Man, you think you all that, man. I said, yeah, I'm all that in Christ. In Christ, I'm all that. Yeah, that's what I told him. Y'all might say, well, you being arrogant, but guess what? That's called self-esteem. If I don't want to hang out with you, I'm not hanging out with you. If I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. One thing about me, I got a strong mind. If I say I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. Point blank, period. I don't care if you don't like me, you this, you that, oh well. And that's how you got to be. Stop caring about folks who don't care about you. All right? Hey, I got my battery finna die on my phone. I gotta get up out here. But I want to say thank y'all for supporting, and just watching. But please, listen to what I'm telling y'all. Apply to what I'm saying to y'all life. Because it could cost you your life. It could cost you some hard time, depression, and, just being unhappy. It's hard to get free from that spirit. Even when you get out of a domestic violence relationship or narcissistic man, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle fighting through that and getting delivered from that. So y'all be careful out there, be safe, and stay prayed up. God bless y'all. Talk to y'all soon.